Hey everybody, Iowa Carver here. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. So what's everybody got going on out there? Um, Not a whole lot going on here. What did I do? Oh, gotta have this, right? It's a little bit of Ruthless. Love the Ruthless. Ah, that's good stuff. Let's see, Saturday I bottled my 1 gallon American wheat. I got that in the bottle. Hopefully that one will turn out. My first two 1 gallon batches, the Irish Red and the Bavarian Wheat, I've tasted them twice. Both carved up real nicely after about 3 weeks. The Bavarian Wheat just doesn't taste very good. The Irish Red, uh, I like it's got really nice malty. It's not real. I mean, I think it's what a red is supposed to be. It's not a real hop heavy one at all, but real malty. Um, but both of those beers on the back side have this taste. I don't think the wheat tastes very good, period. And maybe it'll get better with a little bit more time. I don't know, but it doesn't taste like the Bavarian wheats I've had. But both of them have this little bit of this taste. Even the Bavarian doesn't, or the Irish Red does, and I don't know what it is, and I don't really know how to describe it. Um, it's one thing when I get my all grain batches. I'm hoping that that's not present, but you know, um, I've often heard people review home brews, and they'll mention that they thought they could detect some oxidation, taste. When you say that, maybe you guys can put it in the comments down below. Somebody can describe what that uh, what that taste is like, because maybe that's what it is. And from what I gather, that is oxidation comes from air getting into the carboy, and that's possible that that could happen on this. Because when you're siphoning a 1 gallon and you got that bigger siphon in there, and I'm siphoning it off into my bottling bucket. You get down to the end and it starts that stuff, and it's you can hear, and I expect that was air getting in there. Is that possibly what happened there? I mean, I'll drink the Irish Red, but still, there's that taste there, and right on the back end of it. It's not overbearing. The Bavarian wheat, it's just not very good tasting, and I don't know why. But I don't understand why that one's that way. But you know we'll see we'll see, I guess. But I got the other now my other two beers, and maybe they're off flavors from um, you know not controlling the temperature that well. I've got that pretty well under handle now, so I'm hoping that if it was that should go away. But this weekend I will bottle my 1 gallon IPA, uh, all grain that I did. So so we're probably about 3 weeks out tasting that one. So that'll be good. What else? Um, Been trying to think of a name for my brewery. Since I live in Council Bluffs and I live in the Bluffs, I mean I live on one of the biggest bluffs in Council Bluffs. So I'm kind of considering Hilltop Brewery. Uh, that's one of the names I have picked out, and I kind of picture a little label, with basically a hill with a little building on top. And I got some drawing skills, so and I thought, maybe a silhouette of a dude stirring a pot behind the house silhouette. Uh, then I also thought maybe something, a name that I could work in with my carving hobby. So if any of you guys have any ideas, something that would work, I was thinking pick and whittle brewing, or I don't know. But if you guys got any ideas, put a comment down below. I'd appreciate that. Also, you guys here in the U.S. that are doing labels and stuff, you know, uh, where do you go to some place and have your labels printed and for you, and order them online or something, or are you all printing them with laser printers? Because anytime I've done anything like that on a laser printer, it ended up just being a mess, and um, the ink seems to me that it would just run with if there's any moisture on the bottle anyway. But let me know what it is you guys do, for your labels and stuff. But what else is going on? I have been having fun with Beersmith. I downloaded that, and I got it all set up, and I've been playing with recipes, and taking known all grain recipes and converting them to boil in a bag 3 gallon, and it seems to be right on. I've got it down to where they look good color wise, and the OGs in the right spot, and all that. So that's fun. That's a neat program. But one thing I would like to do is start keeping a real good log. Old Sully was talking about that, but I'd like to have one online or an electronic version. And as you guys that are using Beersmith, can you do that within Beersmith? I don't see how you would do it, but if there's a way, let me know. Again, if you could, down below, or if you have ideas on a electronic type brew log. I suppose I could just use a Word doc, but anyway, what you guys have any ideas? What else? No, that's really about it. We have Christmas this weekend with my dad. My dad's in town, so I'm looking forward to that. And Dad brought me one of his guitars. He left one of his. He left me his Epiphone, nice Epiphone acoustic. It's a little mini jumbo body, and I already love playing it. It's a fingerstyle guitar, so anyway, that's fun. Get to hang out with my dad. But I did get a box in from Northern Brewer today that has some stuff that I ordered. So why don't we do that? Let's go take a look at that. Look what was on the porch when I got home. Nice box from Northern Brewer. Then when I open it up, it's got a little sticker on it that says, "I hope you like awesome, because you just got a box full of it." I thought that was pretty cool. And I did get a box full of cool. I got enough stuff to make 2 batches, 2 brew in the bag batches. So this one here is actually one of Northern Brewer's boil in a bag kits, 3-gallon kits. This is the oatmeal cookie brown ale, and this is the grain bill for it, which includes Fawcett Pale Chocolate, English Brown Malt, Belgian Special B Malt, Belgian Munich Malt, and Fawcett Optic Malt. It's a lot of malt. Oh, and then there's also a bag of flaked oats. And this is the kit instructions for that brew. And it also has the hops and a couple cinnamon sticks. And I don't remember what the hops are, but anyway, pretty cool. And then I also got, this is now this beer is, this stuff is going to be for the pale ale that I'm going to do, and this is one I just did through my Beersmith, come up with the recipe. So here's the pale ale malt, and then I also got 2 pounds of Briess Caramel 60 Lovibond malt. So there you go. Also got some white yeast nutrient. I think it was ABA Dan told me that's a good thing to have on hand, and that it would come in handy, and should use that. So going to start using that. To go, the hops for my pale ale are 2 ounces of, there's 2 ounces of Cascade here, and then the German Pearl hop, which, man, I love the smell of that hop. Then I got another package of yeast, some caps. You know, they're totally out of caps on just about every site I go to. They did have these Brewer's Best ones, so I went with them. And I got a couple bags of corn sugar for, you know, carving it up when I'm done brewing. So I think that's about it, you know. But pretty good beer mill day, that's for sure. So found out today that I don't have to go to Sacramento this weekend and next week, so I might do a brew this weekend. I got a bottle, I know that, but I might do a brew too, so we'll see. Anyway, I thought I'd give you a look at my goodies. Talk to you later. Hey guys, I'm back. So anyway, that's about all I had. I just had to show you some of my new junk that I got. But oh, I know one thing I forgot. My driving my wife nuts with the bottles. But my brother-in-law is a bigwig at one of the local beverage companies here, and a big beverage company, and they handle, everything on the Miller side, and then all the different imports that they do, and what have you. But he brought me 5 cases of the old heavy duty 16 ounce, the old long neck bottles, the heavy duty glass too. And he says he had them sitting around in the warehouse, and they're in the old cases too. They need cleaned up, but good bottles. I was glad to get them, so I'm not going to have a shortage for any bottles at all now. In fact, I can start pitching bottles because I just don't need any more at this point. I probably got 10 cases in bottles. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm definitely fixed with the bottles. But anyway, that's about it for this week, guys. As always, thanks for your comments. Thanks for your likes. Thanks for all the subscribers. I really appreciate it. We'll see you next week. Bye.